Welcome to another Cardano update. Like always, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our daily Discord updates and to our daily chats and stuff. And I mean, the drop happened. I've been talking about this drop for quite some time. Now, ADA did not actually drop that much, which is actually quite surprising. And ADA Bitcoin also did not really drop, and this is also surprising. If you look at Bitcoin, it dropped to about $76,000, and I've been saying that it will get to like $75,000 for the past 4 weeks now, so this should not surprise you. Ethereum also dropped below the 0.618 support level, and yeah, we got to $1,700. Like I said, the low could be in, but until we get 5 waves up, I cannot confirm that, and we could always get another low, but we touched the 0.618 support level, so things are now looking to, start moving to the upside in my opinion. Now, of course, that might not happen until March 19th, but the drop that we needed actually happened, and yeah, right now we're just waiting for the market to recover. And I told you yesterday, I mean, there's no reason to watch the videos right now because there's not much happening, and yeah, it did go down, but I mean, Cardano did not really go down that much. And let's actually talk about what's happening right now. As you can see, it dropped below the 200-day moving average again, which is this blue line right here, and it bounced off of it. Now, it did drop below it for a bit, but this actually happened 2 times in the past, and every single time we actually bounced. And I mean, this is the 3rd bounce right now, and maybe the low is already in. The 4th wave right here did not get invalidated. However, we did get below the 0.786 support level, and yeah, the invalidation zone for the 4th wave right here is this low, which is at 57.8 cents. Are we going to get here? I don't know. All I know is that we might just go sideways for a while because we are still waiting for the Fed meeting, and that's on March 19th. So if nothing happens until then, do not be surprised. And yeah, I mean, Cardano got below the bull market support band. The bull market support band is currently at about 80 cents or so, and the red line is at like 86 cents. We need to get back above it, but you have to keep in mind we could get rejected by it, and if we do, Cardano could continue going sideways until the end of the month, which has always been my prediction, so nothing really changes. And yeah, we did not really touch the trend line right here, which, I mean, it's still possible because we don't have 5 waves up. So the trend line right now is currently at about 62 cents. If we get another low, this would be the last time to bounce. We actually have 2 touch points for this. And if we drop below the trend line, and if we drop below like 62 cents, that will most likely put us at a double bottom in the 2nd wave right here, or maybe even another low, which could put us in the 40s. And I know people do not want to see that, but it's actually very bullish. And like I said, I've been talking about these corrections for quite some time now, and I mean, look at this. It looks like Ethereum will get to the oversold territory on the weekly chart. This means that the drop to $1,800 is very likely in my opinion. I posted this like 2 days ago, and when I posted this, Ethereum was at like $2,000. I've been talking about this drop for a couple of weeks now, and I mean, Ethereum was at like $2,400 when I first said it, and it turned out to be true. Now there's also, I mean, something else. This next one, this is not good for Bitcoin. The last chance to get a bounce is at the 200-day moving average, which is at $83,000. If we get below that and we stay below it, a drop to $75,000 or $69,000 is likely, and it's likely to happen before March 19th. And this was posted also 2 days ago, and what you know, this happened. So yeah, this should not surprise you. We dropped below the 200-day moving average on the Bitcoin chart, and after that we had another drop. So this is actually very normal, and I've been talking about this drop for quite some time now. And also, you have to keep in mind, Bitcoin went down like 30% here, and people are panicking for some reason, and I want to show you something, and I want to show you what happened in the previous 2017 bull market. I mean, if you look at 2017, Bitcoin actually had like 7 of these corrections, and I mean, all of them were at least like 29.5%. This was the least we went down, so we had like 7 of these, and I mean, I don't know why people are surprised. Of course, we are going to get corrections on the way. These are normal, and we could start bouncing right now. I don't know if we will, because like I said, the Fed meeting is on March 19th, so we could just go sideways until then, and we'll see what kind of decision they come to. And if we start QE, I think that will make Bitcoin go up again, and Ethereum as well, and I think that will actually trigger the altcoin season. That's what triggered the altcoin season in the previous cycle. Here, when we started this move down, we were in in QE already. So, I mean, even here, I mean, even before we started the altcoin season, Bitcoin dominance was going sideways, and it was going sideways in February and in March of the post-halving year. And right now, the exact same thing is happening again. Bitcoin dominance is going sideways, and it cannot seem to be able to get another cycle high, which means that at some point it will break down like it did over here, or like it did in 2017 cycle, and it's only a matter of time until it does. I mean, even if we do not start QE right now, and even if we stay in QT for another couple of months, the altcoin season, in my opinion, will still happen, because in 2017 we did not really need to be in QE to start it. So I think Bitcoin dominance will still drop, and it's only a matter of time until it does. Now, if you look at the daily Cardano chart, there's actually something bearish here. We dropped below the moving average on the RSI, and right now we are trying to get back above it. If we get back above it, things are going to be fine. However, if we get rejected, we might actually go down even more, and that could put us at 50 cents. So please be aware of that. And I mean, this right now could be a good buying opportunity, because I mean, I'm saying this because people are already posting comments saying that Cardano is dead. Let me actually look for them. They are somewhere here. So makes me wonder if there's going to be an altcoin season this year. And I was getting these kind of comments when Cardano was at like 33 cents, and right now I am getting them again. So this is actually very, very funny. And also read this comment right here. I mean, I don't even know what this guy is trying to say. I'm not even going to try to read this because it's just nonsense. And I mean, also this guy right here, $5 membership for your shit analysis, and I checked his channel. He has been subscribed to this channel for like 6 months, meaning that once he subscribed, Cardano was at like 30 cents, and when he posted this comment, Cardano was at like 75 cents, meaning that if he actually watched my videos for the past 6 months and he bought Cardano at like 30 cents, when I was saying that it would be a good time to buy, he would be like 2.5x in profit. And obviously he did not do that, because I mean, he's calling my analysis shit, even though I've been saying for the past like 7 months that Cardano will get this move right here, and it did do it. And then after that we had a correction that I've also been predicting for the past like 7 months. So people should not really be shocked, and in my opinion, if you've been watching my videos for so long, you should not call my analysis this, because I mean, you should have made money if you actually listened to me. Now of course, this is not financial advice, and I don't really want you to lose money or in anything, but I mean, these comments are just stupid, and I have to address them because there's nothing else to talk about. Also, if you look at the Cardano weekly chart, if you look at the RSI, I talked about this a couple of days ago. We got rejected by the moving average on the weekly, and I did tell you that, I mean, this could be bearish, and it did turn out to be bearish. We actually went down after that, and we'll see if we test it again or not. It's only a matter of time until we do, in my opinion. And also keep in mind, we had crossed on the bull market support band, and I did tell you multiple times, the structure right here, it's the exact same as this 1-2-1-2 setup. I mean, we also have a 1-2-1-2 setup. We are in an uptrend like we were in the previous cycle right here. So I think it's only a matter of time until we test the trend line, and the trend line is at like $1.60. But to do that, we still need to form 5 waves up first. And speaking of these 5 waves up, what would be the next target right now if we start going up? Well, I mean, we are very deep in a 4th wave correction. However, we could still get the 5th wave right here, and that could put us above the 3rd wave at least, and maybe above the 1st wave high right here. So somewhere between $1.25 and $1.35 should be fine for a 5th wave. And then I'm still expecting the chart to drop, because we would need an ABC down. But after that, the 3rd wave of the 3rd wave of the 3rd wave will start. And I mean, many people want to buy a t-shirt with that, so maybe we're going to make that happen. And yeah, from a structure point of view, we are down here, meaning that we are waiting for a cross on the bull market support band. And here in the previous cycle, the exact same thing happened. We had a cross on the bull market support band. The price was not going down after the cross like it was going down, for example, here or some here as well. And as you can see, after it was just going sideways for a bit, and after it tested the bull market support band many times, it actually got above it while the cross was still happening, and then it just went sideways until we had another cross and the green line went above the red line, and that's what triggered the altcoin season. And I mean, not the altcoin season, but this big pump on the Cardano chart. And I mean, after this, we went from like 12 cents all the way up to like $1.16 in a matter of 2 months. So I think it's very possible for Cardano to still get to all-time highs by the end of May and even above all-time highs. But I mean, this could take a while, and if it does not happen, you know, by the end of next week or by the end of the week after that, it's going to be okay. I mean, the last chance Cardano and the altcoins have to get, you know, to all-time highs would be at the beginning of April. And of course, they are not going to get to all-time highs at the beginning of April, but I am expecting some kind of big move to the upside to start by then, because if we do not get to all-time highs by the end of May, and if Bitcoin drops during the summer like it did in 2017, 2021, and 2013, so it happened every single cycle, if that happens and the altcoins are not at all-time highs by then, it's going to be very bad, and some altcoins will even get new bear market lows. However, I am not expecting that to happen because the wave count on the Bitcoin chart suggests that we will get another fifth wave very soon of the main third wave, and then we will have the fourth wave move down, and this would be perfect to happen during the summer, which means that the fifth wave of the third wave right here needs to be done by the end of May, so we can get the fourth wave during the summer and then get another cycle high and complete the fifth wave right there at the end of the year, like we did right here and like we did right here and like we did right here. So we did it every single cycle, and I think this cycle is going to be no different. Well, as long as we do not form some kind of left translated peak. I don't think that's the case, at least not yet. We should drop like below 69,000 or even like 60,000 to be able to say that, and right now we're not below that level, so we should not focus on that. I'm focusing on higher highs, and the fifth wave could get to about $130,000, maybe even $150,000 in a more bullish scenario, and then we go down during the summer. It could drop to like $80,000 again, and then the fifth wave should put us at least above $200,000. I know my prediction is still $255,000. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that is my prediction and I'm going to stick to it. And yeah, Cardano can still get to like $5 by the end of the cycle, in my opinion, and the cycle is going to end this year, at least for Bitcoin, in my opinion. I mean, altcoins could get another cycle high in January because it did happen right here. We did get a cycle high after Bitcoin topped in 2017, and this cycle high on Cardano was actually at the beginning of the bear market year, which was 2018. So something like this could happen again, but I don't know if you should, focus on this right now. What you should focus on is getting to all-time highs by the end of May, because if we don't, and if Bitcoin drops during the summer, that could be extremely bad for the altcoins. I am, however, expecting Bitcoin dominance to drop by then, so I think this move will happen, and you only need to, have patience right now and stop being so fearful, because there's nothing to worry about. Cardano is at like 73 cents. If you bought down here, you should be okay. You obviously did not buy down here if you are complaining right now, so I mean, in a couple of months you will be fine. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts, and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.